men det är väldigt bra.
Det här? Ja, jag och Mark spelar som tjuv. Jag har gjort en spellista också. Men det är jättehögt i musiken. Det är musik där, det är lättsamt. Alla kunder. Det är ingen som lyssnar.
I didn't realize I was in that tuning desk. Thank you. We're playing a different set of songs than what I thought we were. Well, I'm Hannah Aldridge. I'm still Hannah Aldridge, and thanks for hanging around with us. I'll tell you what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to switch back over to Gus's guitar real quick, if that's all right. I'm going to play a couple songs in a standard tuning. There's nothing sound guys like more than someone switching guitars the entire set. So I had such a good time chatting with y'all in the break. A lot of you I've seen before at different shows, and some of y'all I haven't. But if for some reason you're just coming in, my name's Hannah Aldridge, and I'm from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And I have a real affinity for the dark side. And I got approached by a song plugger a while ago, and they were looking for songs for a TV show called Penny Dreadful. That's all about a woman vampire. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to write a song for this show. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to think about if I were a vampire, which I hope one day I am, what I would want people to say about me when I walk into a room. So I wrote my kind of like future themed song. Some people want pyrotechnics on their rider, and for me, I want bats for this song right here. Whenever I come out, I can just have like thousands of bats fly out everywhere. One day I'll have that, but until then, you can just imagine it. There's red in the wind, there's blood in the sky, the floorboards are aching, broken lullabies, the sun rises west, that old rooster house, you know there's a dark-hearted woman on the prowl. Her eyes are like embers with arsenic lips. She'll stop your heart with a black widow kiss. She'll make a God-fearing kneeling man beg for sin. You know a dark-hearted woman is dragging you in. You better run, you better run, you better hide. She's got a soul, the devil himself won't buy. Down the crossroads, I fell down on my knees. Lord, I went down to the crossroads. Don't you know I fell down on my knees? I asked the Lord above for mercy. I said, save me if you please. But he said, you better run, you better During the break, someone was asking me if I was going to play this song, and so I will go ahead and get all the happy tunes out of the way. I was thinking one day, you know, I've got songs about murder and ghost. We've got songs about murder and ghosts and zombies and vampires. What do I not have a song about? And I thought, ooh, demon possession. I don't have any of those. So I called my friend Ashley McBride, who's a really phenomenal songwriter and artist. If you haven't ever heard of her, check her out. She's won a Grammy recently, actually, and she deserves every second of praise that she receives, because she's really great, and I've been lucky enough to know her for a very long time and write a lot of songs with her. But she was also raised very conservative Church of Christ, and so I thought, Ashley will be the perfect person to write this demon possession song with. So I called Ashley on like a Tuesday morning and was like, hey, I've got this song idea. Are you free today? She's like, yeah, sure, come on over. Click. So I show up and I'm like, all right, so let's write a song about demon possession. She's like, okay. And so we start talking about demon possession, and we're like, what is that? You know, we decide it's being taken over by something evil, and then we're like, okay, well, what is evil? What is the definition of evil? So we go down the list of the 7 deadly sins, and we get to lust. And I'm like, well, Ashley, I don't know any songs about sex and demon possession on country radio, so I think that we can write one of the better ones. And she's like, I totally agree. So we sit down and we write this song, and it's never one time been played on country radio, but I did record it for my record, and it's gonna get played tonight in Umeå. So.
Well, I've got a fever, it's been wearing me out since you looked at my lips that way. So call me sugar, settle me down, I'll wrap you in poison and lace. Men right on the tip of my tongue. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying this is wrong, but I think I've fallen in lust. So kiss me like you want me, hold me like a heathen, call me Delilah. I can be your favorite. I've been a good girl most of my life. Pride, the venom I want in my veins. So lean a little closer, let me whisper in your ear. I say more, take it away. So kiss me like you want me, It's a demon possession song for you. I appreciate it. So I was raised in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. I reckon only a couple of you would know where that is, but has anybody been to Muscle Shoals at all? No? Well, it's a tiny little town in North Alabama, and if you drive through it, if you blink, you would just miss it. You know, it's a pretty unassuming little place. But I bet one of your favorite records was recorded there, because everyone from Aretha Franklin to Bob Dylan, Cat Stevens, the Rolling Stones, songs like When a Man Loves a Woman were recorded there. If one of your favorite records was not recorded there, don't tell anybody in this room, because it should be an embarrassment. Gus, who's your favorite person that's recorded in Muscle Shoals?
Bob Seegers.
Bob Seegers.
Wilson Pickett.
Neil Young. All right, y'all got some good ones. Y'all know about it. Well, the cool thing outside of growing up there and it being a musical town is that I actually grew up in the studio where a lot of those records were recorded. I grew up in Fame Studios because my dad is a country music songwriter and producer. So I grew up running around those studios every day after school and just watching songs get written and records be made, and it didn't seem weird to me at all because it's just my dad's job, you know. And there's a guy named Dylan LeBlanc that I think has played here as well. He's really, really great, and his dad James is also a country music songwriter. He might have talked about that during his show. But Dylan and I grew up running around that studio together because our dads wrote a bunch of songs together. And one of them is this next one that I'm about to play. They wrote this song and it ended up being a big #1 hit for a guy named Travis Tritt. And that part of it is unimportant except for the fact that this is what my hometown sounds like, and this is what my musical history and heritage sounds like. It's kind of a swampy, bluesy sound that comes from Muscle Shoals, and I think this song is a good example of that. So I'll play you this tune that my dad and James LeBlanc wrote. It's called Modern Day Bonnie and Clyde. It's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95. With a sheriff right behind me and a pistol by my side. Tearing down that highway like a modern day